I tried a few versions of Companion Hunter after the latest patch, and the buff definitely does feel quite nice for it. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about Companion Hunter, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be doing with and against it. If you find the video helpful, a like and subscribe would really be appreciated, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's get into the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I started off with. I saw Janos did really amazingly well with a deck like this, and it does make a lot of sense for Top Legend to be running something along these lines. But I gotta say, I did need to switch to another version because it simply was not working outside the pocket meta in Top Legend. Janos was rocking a Rusture Viper in here, which he could fish out with the help of Exotic Houndmaster, and this deck card is mainly for things like Quest Mage, like as soon as they complete the quest, Viper wrecks him. But I literally did not see a single quest Mage for the 3 hours I played right after the patch, so there is that. And he also was running Big Game Hunter, which again, in the Top Legend pocket meta, you were seeing a lot of Egg Warriors, so this guy was able to actually handle them nicely. Another interesting thing here is he only ran a single copy of Migrating Elec, which definitely doesn't make too much sense given the card just got buffed, but to be fair, this was the list he was playing before the patch came through, so there is that. So let me show you the deck I really preferred instead of this one, which was this list instead. Here we do have both the Migrating Elecs back into the list and a couple of Shrouded Informants, which definitely help the deck because it is definitely 2-drop lacking in here. We also have a single copy of Call of the Wild. The last list didn't even have a single one because kinda feels like a win more card a lot of the times, but to be fair, against some matchups it really does help big time. Other than that, this list also has a single copy of Irvin Roar, and this thing is gonna help you quite a lot against big men like the 2020s from Eggs, and you could even double up the effect out of this thing thanks to Shadowed Informant because this guy indeed is a dragon. Other than that, the list is pretty standard stuff, but let's still go through it. We have a couple of Critter Caretakers, which are a decent 1-drop to be playing even on turn 1 when you're full health, just because of the fact this thing is going to be coming back for you later on thanks to the Confront the Tol'Vir. The Irvin Roar, like I said, you could be using it on pretty big men, and if you do have a dragon in hand, you get to choose a second target to reduce it down to 1 health. Raptor Nest Nurse gives you a lot of extra stuff to be doing early on, and again, this is something you get to repeat with Confront the Tol'Vir a lot. Same can be said for Sands of Time. Usually you want to be discovering a hunter spell out of this thing, namely so you can find yourself either Tame Pet or extra Confront the Tol'Virs, but sometimes you could be looking for some bigger, better things like Roam Free or extra Call of the Wild, that kind of stuff. It's also an excellent spell to be using to actually activate your Brawl Beer Mantle over and over again, so there's that too. The Tame Pet is especially good here because it gives you card draw, it's a cheap spell, and it also obviously amps up your animal companion, and you get to repeat it again through Confront the Tol'Vir, so that'd be amazing. You also get to repeat it extra times thanks to Neri as well, so that can be cool. Tracking is also in the same boat, gives you a chance to be finding something exact from your deck quite easily, and again you get to repeat it all sorts of different ways. The Wound Prey also helps big time and it combos off especially well with your Irvin Roar. Nowadays, Migrating Elec being only a 2-drop definitely helps this deck because as you guys see, the deck really doesn't have too much in terms of 2-drops, so that is going to be accelerating your game plan quite nicely. The Shadowed Informant is another okay 2-drop to be playing. It does activate your Irvin Roar if you have one or discovered yourself one, and you also get to discover from other classes, but a lot of times you'd be happy to discover from the Hunter class, so again you have a shot at finding yourself another Tame Pet or Confront the Tol'Vir for the most part, but there are other valuable options too. Confront the Tol'Vir obviously makes the deck so much better, and with this thing you get so much extra gas, so much extra card draw, you get to heal yourself back a lot with the Critter Caretakers, you get the Irvin Roar people, and even Wound Prey rush them after that. Just make sure you actually have enough room on the board for all of the 1-drops that are gonna generate there. Sometimes it's worth it to be making a few trades beforehand, and other times it's even worth it not to be playing extra 1-drops, even though you know you can repeat them, it's just gonna load up the board too much. Playing this thing as soon as you have even just a single Tame Pet and something like a Tracking might be worth it in some matchups, but for other matchups it would be worth it to load it up a little bit more and maybe wait till turn 4 or 5 to play it. Neri of the Creator is definitely decent, helps you double up your Tame Pet quite nicely. You could be using it for extra gas out of your Tracking, and don't try to be doing anything too crazy with it. It's basically there to just double up those 2 spells for the most part. Obviously you could get a little bit extra value out of him later on, but in most cases tempo is probably better. Ranger Captain Illyria can help you discover all sorts of different important things. Sylvanas obviously clears nicely, and Verisa can be also pretty decent the earlier you play her, but it's not really that worth it. Like, it would be better if you play Verisa first so you can load up the other 2 you a little bit better, at least if you have options. If you don't, do what you have to. The Spirit Speaker is pretty good, and with this guy, you could be winning a lot of matchups people think are not easy for you. Like, for instance, if you amp up the 5 mana companions, a lot of the times you're gonna see things like the free 12 Taunt Grizzly, which is literally gonna annihilate things like Face Hunter and Aggro Pally and such. But if you don't see the proper animal companions there, you could also load up the 7 mana, where the 4/10 Lifesteal Doggo that forces enemy minions to attack into it shows up. And with this guy, you basically get to fish it out. On 6 mana, you have some decent options. You could also be grabbing the Mama Bear on 7 mana, was it, or 6? But yeah, in some cases, you just use this guy early on to actually find yourself something massive, so you can actually keep on loading up for the bigger, better things. Brawl Bear Mantle can also be pretty sick for you, and if you have the coin, you could be using this guy as soon as turn 5. With the coin and an extra 1-drop, getting yourself a couple of decent animal companions could be worth it, especially if there's plenty of taunts in the options. If he gets behind a taunt, it would be pretty hard for some opponents to actually handle him. Talia is also pretty amazing, but you are gonna have to buy yourself a little bit of breathing room in order to play a 5 mana do nothing that turn, basically. So you might have to actually do something preemptively on turn 4 in order to actually force the opponent not to force your face in. Roam Free is also pretty awesome because it also amps up your animal companions by 2, and you get to choose one of those animal companions that gets summoned instantly. A lot like what the Arcanomicon is supposed to actually be doing, but so far it's not. And if you already played Talia beforehand, that is going to give you an extra random beast out of those 3. It's not going to be the same one, make sure to remember that, but it could be another one of the same ones still. And last but not least, we have a single copy of Call of the Wild, which again, if you have Talia, it's going to summon you the 3 beasts and 1 extra beast from that pool. It will be a second copy. All around, what is this deck trying to do? In the first few turns, you're trying not to die, basically. And in the mid game, you do start amping up, either with things like Brawl, with Spirit Speaker, or heck, with a coined out Roam Free, you could be doing some pretty nasty stuff. And in the end game, people just can't handle the amount of stats you're going to be dishing out turn after turn. Matchup wise, we don't have too much stats for this particular variant. We could try, let's say, this one, but no, it has horrendously bad win rates. So let's look at something a little bit bigger and better with good sample size at least. This one, for instance, kind of looks okay. 53-ish% win rate. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot better soon. But no, we still don't have enough sample stats here, so let's just go with this big one. Even though it's not performing too well, might as well give it a check and see some power outliers. But for the most part, you should be having a 50-50 or positive win rate with a deck like this. Faster decks like Aggro Druid and Bubble Pally might be a problem, however. Quest Mage is definitely not fun, and that's why people add the Viper in. Egg Warlock could be a problem, especially if they Umbra you. Egg Warrior also on the negative a bit. Herald Shaman a bit too quick, that kind of stuff. And as for the mulligan, going first, you are obviously always going to want to get your Tame Pet, your Migrating Elec, the Raptor Nest Nurse is fine, the tracking is okay. Curving and Dahlia could be great, but against faster matchups it would be a mistake. Sands of Time could be nice for a turn 1 if you have nothing better to do. Same can be said for Critter Caretaker, heck, even Wound Prey. If you already have a couple of good 1-drops, you could even consider holding on to Confront the Tolvir, but for the most part you probably wouldn't. Some of the Sisters might be pretty worth it as well, the rest probably not so much. I just noticed I'm looking at the wrong list, by the way. Let me go back to the original, but going first is still basically the same stuff. And on the coin, here's what the situation looks like. Again, try to get the Tame Pet, the Elec, the tracking. Dahlia here becomes a lot more capable, I'd say. Confront the Tolvir is still amazing if you have a bunch of 1-drops, and some of the Sisters might be worth it too. That's about it for the deck. Still not the strongest out of the lot, but definitely pretty fun and fresh. And personally, I do enjoy playing this deck quite a lot, so you might also enjoy it big time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Here's the Mage.
The time for dreaming is over.
Let's lay some pipe. Sylvaness. There we go. Now we're talking. Uh-oh. Well, in this case, I guess Sylvanas is the play here. It better be, because we doing it. Let's try and could load up on some one-drop action. We already have so many. Could honestly just tame pad and play it. Gives me like 3 card draws, 1 tame pet. Unless I literally top deck another tame pet, I think I'm ripping it. Houndmaster plus Elec right now would be okay, actually.
All better.
Yeah. Next turn, I'm ripping this into that probably with this combined. Gives me a lot of gassage. Maybe with a Wound Prey if I don't top deck tame. You don't.
Let none survive! Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
Not too keen on that big game hunter in this deck, by the way. Yeah, it can help you against things like eggs. I guess Egg Warrior right now is kind of going rampant, but I don't know, man. Feels weird. Play around it. Couple of 8 drops sounds okay. I mean, an 8 drop. There you go. Next turn I could go crazy with Brawl. Could brawl it up. Okay, I mean, in this case, do I wait a turn? No, I'm ripping it. It's not like I'm gonna get that much more benefit out of it.
Kneel before the strength of the wild.
Try to get one extra right now. I don't care, man. Whatever. That don't do much, bud. That don't do much, bud. Look at what he's trying to do to mimic a fraction of my power. Not even close, Chief. Priest? Where'd you find that?
I foresaw this encounter.
Well, none of these. Priest is not a great matchup without the Crazed Alchemist in it, but let's see. Not a bad curve. Wait, what? I discovered a hunter spell still? Guess I can do that. Yeah, from any class. Doesn't say any other class.
Elune, bring guidance. Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory. Let the scales fall from
Well, he's also getting the massive curve, isn't he? Certainly feels like it.
sisters. My instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
Tame me, dude. Might regret this, but I think I'm gonna be able to be happy with this. There we go.
Let none falter.
I don't need to be unshattering it, so 4 mana draw 3 minions could be good for me.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
It's gonna be a while though.
There, all better.
Of course.
Come closer, critters.
Let none falter. Let none hide.
Destroying his priest weapon could be okay too. Brosips is stumping the shit out of me, apparently. Brosips stolen.
Welcome to the world.
Oh shit, we're holding a dragon.
Closer, critters.
Welcome to the world. Let none hide. Give me your paw.
We're burning a top deck again, sadly. Hopefully not Talia. Everything else is kind of fine, for the most part. Shouldn't got baited into playing, getting this. Every time with this deck, you seem to have hand size issues.
Learn from your errors as I have.
It was kind of scary. Let's pretend it ain't.
Job's done.
Summoning a couple of 8 drops. What's that gonna do? Probably not so much. Neither does this though. Something.
Come closer, critters.
Oh, that was stupid. Would have been nice if the 6-2 died there, but this is why we can't have nice things. Yes.
The end is near.
In danger.
Come to me, friends.
Visibly in danger. He's running the location, I'm definitely crapping my pants.
The weave cannot change.
He's low on stuff himself.
Kneel before the strength of the wild.
Bruh.
Nature embraces us. Nature embraces us.
That's a card I haven't seen in a while. If I get Goldrin, we in business. I should get Goldrin. But I fucking didn't. Goldrin. Fuck me, man. This is 6 damage. Oh god. Okay. Never Wind Fury, of course. Yeah, waste all of that crap, please. Wish that cat. Fuck. All I have to do is discover Goldring, guys. Not that many 9-drops.
Long now.
Who the fuck runs that?
My people will regret.
What does that even pull, man? What's this guy playing, bro?
It was your destiny.
What is this 0 attack minion you pull? That Fonty shouldn't be a fucking egg. What was that even? He wasn't even playing the quest, like what the fuck was that even? I don't even know, Chief, at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
King Crush versus Arthas.
Okay. Oh, playing Hunter, Death Knight that is. That oughta help. Guess this guy Talia's definitely gonna be nutty. Ah. Warlock spell, ill. Not if it was the last spell on Earth. Come on, tame me, dude. Yes. Let's just get it involved. Get it out of my hands. Demon Hunter, I guess, alright. Some card draw, perhaps. Perhapsn't. I'll just tempo this piss. Doesn't help me in what's happening right now, but...
Cooking up something special.
Well, that's gonna be a ton of card draw. I'm down with it.
Adapt or die.
I'll shelter you.
If we get another Womb Prey, that'd be crazy. Or not. I mean, there was never a good outcome there.
My blood for the Lich King! My blood for the Lich King!
This one? Where was this skin from anyway? Or that guy? Let's just go ahead and do that thing. Class set? Ah. Yeah, the golden class set, right?
Cooking up something special.
Forgot about that.
Shields up.
That ain't bad.
You're not scary. You're fun.
Welcome to the world!
Come closer, critters.
Come closer, my child. Ew. Ew. Well, those are kind of garbage. Neato. Would have been even better, two of them, but it is what it is.
Big yawn!
Cooking up something
Shields up.
special.
I'll shelter you.
Strong Brawl gives me a lot of extra.
No matter when we are, nature holds true!
Not enough, Chief. I guess. Guess I don't need to brawl now. Maybe I still do it though.
Kneel before the strength of the wild.
I'll shelter you.
Not the worst. Going for the +1 on everything also wasn't a bad idea, but that's fine.
It is time to end this.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, something like this feels a bit better. It's pretty close.
Versus Liadrin. All hands on deck.
Please let me mulligan. This might actually cause the game to crash. If I did mulligan and the game actually decided I didn't. Okay. All in all, we're actually looking good. Who the fuck runs that?
Welcome to the world. Big yawn.
Go ahead and do this.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory.
What the fuck is this guy even playing, man? Is he actually aggro? I should have attacked the 1-1 into the free I tank, even though nothing Wound Prey can't fix.
Another realm awaits.
Welcome to the world.
Better get a taunt. This thing next turn gives me a lot of gassage. Let's not attack. I'd rather not fill my board with scrolls, you know. That's not great. That's good.
Big yawn. Welcome to the world.
Let none falter.
Okay, can fucking do it again. Some critter caretakers would be nice.
Another realm awaits. I should meet you.
Can go up to 7 drops if I play this. It's gonna burn a lot of cards for me though. No, actually it's not even 7 drops yet. 6. If I don't do shit, next turn I get 7 drops out of that. Problem is I need to do shit. Let's go ahead and see what this do.
My instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
That's a bit too much in it. We are burning a top deck though. Well, it ain't gonna burn itself. Ew. Would ya look at that? Imagine losing to that shit though. Imagine losing to that shit though. That was one of the ways ever to lose. That was so stupid. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense to be in that deck.
King Crush versus Rex.
Just hunted.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, that's a curve. If it turns out to be face, I'd be begging for that wound praise, so let's hold on to it. Even better. Sounds like companion to me.
Welcome to the world.
If it transform into a Lilac, that'd be great, but it won't. Because he's not having it. Extra Talia would be kind of funny in this matchup. Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't you play it, bro? Guess he thought I was face or some. I'm not face, daddy, chill. Pay me sideways. The fuck you will. Yikes. Not very hot for him, though. Gives him some gas, but nothing too fancy. There you freaking go. Now we talking. Bruh. Better hold on to this for brawl activation. Next turn I could just do this. Gives me 1 extra tame. Put a mana card draw. Bullshit generation, that kind of stuff. Well, him having both the leaders don't help. Good news is we have this on 7, on 6 even. Bad news is we're Talia. If I get Talia right now, I can play her. Alec is also fine. And next turn we go Tenors. There she is though. Next turn we do that then. Well, in that case... Why didn't you say that? No more tame pets for him. What you got down, step bro? That feels kind of silly for him. We're burning a top deck, but who cares? Wait, why didn't that cast twice? No, it's secret, I thought is the other thing. Could have played this first for triggering potential pressure plate. Surely it's not pressure plate, it's probably untimely death. Even if it is, who cares? This might be worth later. Well, we must play it over there, that's for sure. We deserve that. But what we also deserve is a couple of tenors next turn. Could have 1 tenor this turn. 1 tenor ain't good enough, chief. If that's how you want to play it, Leia. You motherfucking bitch.
Strike with fury. Strike with fury.
Next turn I could brawl it up. Full board of proper knee slappers, ain't nothing wrong with that. Full board of Agamagams, no doubt.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory!
Come to me, friends. Kneel before the strength of the wild.
Bro. You have got to be shitting me. Told you. It's not like I didn't tell you guys.
Thorns from shadow.
Freaking told you, Chief.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
Sisters, my arrows shall strike down our foes.
Hmm. Okay. I guess.
King Crush versus Illidan.
Yes, the Demon Hunter
This ends now.
should be good. Let's not keep any of the Malerias, the one I could have kept, but only if I had a curve integer, I guess. Okay, that's a bit better-ish. Somewhat curvy. Let's crack a beer with the boys. It's been a while since we cracked a beer with the boys.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it.
That ain't too bad.
Welcome to the world.
Dude literally took 5 business days to hero power? Damn, son. I had low expectations for him, but sheesh. Roam free ought to do it. Drag on these nuts from the past, you say? That's kind of funny, but it's not gonna come down to that, is it? Crack. Let's just go ahead and do this while we still can, before shit starts hitting the fan. Cheers, buds. I need to buy myself some time so I can play Talia next turn. Let's go ahead and do this. It's kind of alright.
Welcome to the world. Let none falter.
Hey, how's it going, DJ? Doing good, bro sips? That was a quick pick. Fuck. I don't have Sylvanas up in this bitch. Which is, in turn, gonna be quite the bitch. Let me go ahead and do that while I still can. Next turn I can go with this, that, surely. Surely, chat, surely. Or we can just get Sylvanas, you know? Yeah, cheers to you, buddy. How's it going, Danny? Been a while, brother. How you been? How you doing? How's constructed nowadays? Definitely one of the metas ever. I don't know, nerfs didn't really do much. I am shocked and appalled. I'm as shocked as you are, guys. Who would have guessed it? Okay, really hopeful for this to stabilize, and honestly I think it should. There's that Sylvanas I was talking about though. Go Sylvanas. Another pet or another critter would be pretty good.
Sisters, my arrows shall strike down our foes.
Come closer, critters.
Next turn this into this onto Neri would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? No? Just me? Could get 6 drops out of this next turn. 6 drops are not alright. So we'll probably be repeating. Probably should have gone with this so we can follow up with that for 7 drops. Should have went with it. How's it going, Shadow Dragon? You doing? How you doing? Uh-oh. Well, those were kind of ass. Those were kind of assy.
My eyes are on the spotlight.
Shadowed Informant is in here because it's an extra 2 drop. This deck lacks those big time. Nice.
Come closer, critters.
Welcome to the world.
Let none survive!
Fuck it, the odds of me getting the 8-drop are not that... I mean, the 4-10 are not that great anyway, so might as well go for 8 drops next turn. Turn after 10ers. Did I know Wreckful? Not really. Says stuff though. Yeah, it does double up your River and Roar. Potentially. Hey, how's it going, Twigs? How's the cooking going? Any good cooks out there? If it's at the end of the season, probably Shadowed. If it's now, probably not. I don't know, they're all garbage. This could give me Aldrin later, though. And it's also cheap for a potential brawl. It's gonna be a while, Shadow. It's gonna be quite a while, and it's probably gonna be long and agonizing. That's what she said. Just watch. Surely they'll figure it out. That's a big beating stick, my guy. You beat your mother with that stick? What? Yeah. Do a cartwheel while you're at it. Yeah, nerfs could have been better. We weren't expecting much, but damn. Nice.
Strike with fury.
Yes, what I thought. That's what I thought, boo. Maybe I even should have actually picked Orla there, because that literally ends it.